Okay, so let's find that nice tall seat. Shift into your hip bones. Do a little rocking side to side. Then settle in where you feel centered and roll your shoulders back. And turn your palms open as you drop your ear to your right shoulder. Take a breath there, inhale. Exhale, roll your chin across, drop your ear to your left shoulder. Take a breath, inhale. Exhale, drop your chin right down to the center. Feel that lengthening through the back of your neck. Then you'll sweep your fingertips up and just apply just a little bit of fingertip touch, lifting out of the base of the skull and drawing the forehead down a little further. Then inhale, you'll lift your chin, keeping your fingertips there. Now let your chest expand. Let the weight of your head rest in your fingertips. Start opening the chest. Breathe, inhale. Exhale, bring your chin back to center. Release your fingertips to the sky. Turn your palms open and stretch your reach over to your right. Turn your head, look under your left arm. Then inhale, lift up. Exhale, stretch your reach to your left, peeking underneath your right. And inhale, lift. Exhale as you release your arms. Take that rotation to the right. Bring your right hand across that knee, or your left hand across that knee, looking over your right shoulder. Now turn that left palm open. Drop your left shoulder down towards your left knee. We're still looking over to the right. Just letting that shoulder release. Breathe, inhale. Exhale, come back to your tall seat. Take both arms, lift, reach them up. Turn your palms to the sky again. Drop over to your left, peeking under your right. Then lift up top. Drop over to your right, peeking under your left. Inhale, lift up. Exhale as you release your arms. You rotate to the left, looking over your left shoulder. Pressing the back of that right hand. Then we'll make sure that right palm is up as we lower that right shoulder down toward that right knee. We're looking to our left, just building into the back of that shoulder space. Then inhale, come back to your center, fill it up. Bend your knees and wrap your elbows around the outside of your knees. Push your knees apart. Drop your chin to your chest. Now pull your shoulder blades away. Maybe nodding your head gently here, getting that neck release. Then pull against your knees. Inhale, fill it up. Release your arms. Here we're going to bring our hands to the sides of our hips. We're going to push forward, landing your knees, placing your hands out front. Uncross your ankles, finding table. Get that full length through the spine. The palms are pulling back toward the knees. We'll tuck our toes here. Press away from the floor. Sit back into your hips. Then we're looking back through our arms toward our knees. You're going to lift your knees up. Reach your ribcage through. Then lift the tailbone and feel the heels reaching toward the floor. It's that first down dog, starting to get some length through the back of the legs. We'll bend the right knee and peek under the left arm. Then we'll switch our knees and switch our gaze. Then we'll land that full down dog again. Then inhale, we'll come forward to our plank. Adjust your toes, you have that full length. Tone into your belly space. Turn those biceps forward, lengthen through the back of your neck. Inhale. Press away from the floor. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, lift your heels, come forward to plank. Inhale, press, lift, down dog. Exhale, forward to your plank. One more time like that. Inhale, press and lift. Exhale, come forward to plank. This time we'll stay in that plank. We'll bring that right knee to hover under the right knee. The belly is toned. Then that right shin is going to come down to the floor. You'll take your right arm, reach forward, bicep to ear. Then that left heel will lift, flex to the back wall, and then maybe the toes of your right foot lift as well. Inhale. On your exhale, you're going to round the spine and draw elbow to knee. Then inhale, we'll reach up and lengthen. Exhale, we'll draw in, elbow to knee. Inhale, we'll reach up, lengthen. Here, that left toe and right hand, we're going to come down. As you press away from the floor, you'll reach your right heel to the sky, reach your left heel toward the floor. Try to balance out your shoulders. Probably your right shoulder's trying to rotate open. We're going to try to square it back with the left. And then we look at our hands and we'll step our right foot toward our right hand. Then we'll crawl those toes forward, trying to create that full space through the legs. The left knee will then come down to the floor and the toes will drop under. This right foot gets nice and strong as we move our hands up onto that right thigh. The front of the left hip is reaching forward. You'll push away from that right thigh, creating a little back bend and bringing your shoulders back. More space through the front of the left hip, pressing the top of that left foot down into the mat to create a little more room. Then we'll release our hips. We'll bring our fingertips to the side. Feel free to use blocks there. Draw your toe towards your right shin. Pull that right hip bone back. Then try to lengthen your spine and then lower your chest down. Stretching from your tailbone to the heel, and then from your tailbone to the top of your head. Take one more breath for that hamstring. Then bring your right toe down to the mat. Move your right hand over to the left side of your right foot. Kick your right leg around and come back to that table space. Tuck your toes. As you push away from the floor, look back at your knees. Lift those knees up, then your tailbone, then sink your heels. Take a breath, inhale. Exhale, float forward to that plank, toning that belly space. Inhale, press a lift, down dog. Exhale, lift your heels, forward plank. Press a lift, down dog. One more time. Lift the heels, float forward to that plank, tone that belly. And then press a lift up into your down dog. This time, as you come forward to your plank, we're toning that belly space. The left knee is going to hover under the hip. So we do that hovering just to find that core space. Then we lower the left shin down. Left arm reaches over the ear. Right heel reaches to the back wall. The toes of the left foot lift if you can. We hold, inhale. On the exhale, we draw the belly space, round a cat spine, elbow to knee. Then reach out and lengthen. Then we draw in, elbow to knee. We reach out and lengthen. We do that one more time. Elbow draws toward knee. Reach out and lengthen. Here, the right toe and left hand come down. As you press away from the floor, that left heel is going to reach toward the sky. And looking back at your right toes. Balance shoulders. Lift that left heel a little higher. Then as you come forward, look at your hands. Step your left foot toward your left hand. Crawl those toes forward or wiggle your right toes back. Lower that right knee when you're in position. Drop the top of the foot. Bring your hands to your left thigh. That left foot is getting stronger. Top of the head first reaches to the sky. We're starting to get into that front of the hip. And then we'll increase it by pressing off the thigh, bringing our shoulders back, pressing the top of the right foot down. Breathe, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, we release. We lift the left toes up as we shift the tailbone back. Again, hands can find a nice spot with blocks here if you have. Pull the hip back, pull the toes in, and lengthen the rib cage. Move your hands to wherever they're a good support. Try to drop that long spine toward that long leg. Breathe into it. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, left toes come to the floor. Left hand moves to the inside. Then we kick that left leg right back. We tuck our toes at the back of our mat. We drop the forehead. Crawl the fingertips forward. Spread those fingertips wide. Exhale, shift forward to your plank. Inhale, press through to your down dog. Look forward toward the front of your mat and move your toes and hands into that space. Spread your toes, soften your chest toward your thighs, let your arms fold. Inhale. Now feel the soles of the feet pulling in. As you bring your hands to your shins, we lengthen into a flat back. Then we'll soften our knees. Move your hands to your thighs. Drop your tailbone. On that long rib cage, lifts up and looks forward. Then we sweep the fingertips alongside the ears, if that's comfortable for your shoulders. If folded arms out front is better for you, go ahead. Rotate your pinky fingers back. Release your shoulder blades. Then push away from the floor as you sweep your arms. Inhale, we reach to the sky. Exhale, we bring hands to heart. Inhale, we fold. Fingertips find the floor. The toes step back into your plank. We tone that belly space. Exhale, press up into your down dog. Inhale, come forward to your plank. Now bring your knees down here. Elbows will hug the ribcage as we lower the hips. The shoulders will pull away, the elbows will come up front. Now those elbows are strong. They're pulling back towards your ribcage. The top of the head is lifted. We're pressing the tops of the feet down into the floor. Take a breath, inhale. On your exhale, just turn and look over your left shoulder. Inhale, come back to your center. Exhale, turn and look to your right, just releasing those neck muscles. And come back to your center. As you release down, move your hands to the sides of the waist. Draw that belly space. Exhale, we press from our knees to our toes and through to our down dog. We find our breath. Inhale. Exhale. As we're looking back at our toes, we're going to move our left foot toward the middle of our mat and take that right heel and reach it to the sky. Feel that left heel reaching toward the floor. Then we come forward, we hover right knee under right hip, toning the core space. Then we lower the right shin, reach the right arm forward, lift the left heel to the back, maybe the toes of right foot left. Then we draw in, elbow comes toward knee. Then we reach out and lengthen. Then we draw in, elbow toward knee, and we reach out. Here, that left toe comes down, your right hand comes down. You push off the floor, take your right heel back up to the ceiling, and then look forward at your hands. That right foot does that giant step forward. We wiggle into our toes. Now you're going to take your right hand, move it to the inside of your right foot. If you want to put a block there, you can. Then we'll take that left heel and you're going to drop it open. You're pushing your left toe away as you reach your left hand to the sky and look up. Turn your left palm back and then take the back of that hand to the outside of your right hip. See if you can nudge your left shoulder toward the sky. Take a breath, inhale. Exhale. Then the left hand comes back up to the ceiling. You're going to push away from the floor with your right foot to slide your right elbow onto your thigh. Then that open left palm is going to reach over your ear and you'll lengthen that whole left side. Keeping that right foot strong. You don't want to have a lot of weight on your right elbow. Hold, inhale. Then that left arm is going to pull to the back. You bring your shoulders straight up over your hips. Bring your right arm forward. Release your shoulder blades, looking towards your right fingertips. Strong, active legs pushing away from each other. Then we push off our right leg, reach both arms up to the sky for gentle warrior. On your exhale, you come back into your warrior two, shoulder blades release, strong feet. This time your left arm drops behind your back. The right palm open to watch it reach to the sky and then up and over. Lifting out of that ribcage. We breathe, inhale. Exhale. Then we release the left arm, lift the left heel, windmill our bodies forward to the front. You'll shift your weight back, bending into that left knee, and then those left toes bring you forward. We meet in our fold at the front. Hands to shins, we lengthen flat back. Then we soften the knees, move the hands to the thighs. The rib cage is long as we drop the tailbone, lift the heart forward. Shoulders pull away, and we reach up to the sky or folded forearms out. Toning the belly space. Then we release the arms. Inhale, we fill. Fingertips touch, hands move to heart space. Exhale, we fold. Fingertips find the floor. We step our toes back. We move into a plank, toning that belly space. Then we exhale, push away from the floor, that down dog, heels reaching. Inhale forward to your plank, choosing knees or toes, elbows in, hips soften, shoulders back. Maybe those sphinx arms on the elbows, or maybe you keep your hands in and lift your heart here. So we're pressing the top of the feet down into the floor, get more length through those hip flexors. Then inhale, we lower. With strong hands alongside the ribcage, we tone that belly space, choosing to come up from knees or toes, we press. Then we come through to cat cow dog. We find our breath. Inhale. Exhale. So we're looking back at our toes. Right foot steps toward the middle of our mat. Left heel lifts, flexes to the sky, chest reaches through. Let that right heel sink toward the floor. Then come forward, let your left knee hover, turning your core space. Left shin comes down, left arm forward, right heel flexes to the back. Maybe left toes lift. Then we draw in, elbow toward knee. We reach out and lengthen. We draw in, elbow toward knee. We reach out and lengthen. Here the right toe and left hand come down. As you push away, your left heel kicks to the sky again, three-legged dog. Then as you look forward at your hands, left foot swings forward, stepping into that lunge space. Again, maybe you put a block on the inside of your ankle. Plant left hand on the inside, drop that right heel open. Now actively push that right toe back. You open the chest, reach right arm up. Trying to stack those shoulders. Hold, inhale. Take that right palm, turn it back. Bring the back of your right hand to the outside of your left hip. Then try to nudge that right shoulder up. Hold, inhale. Slide your left forearm onto your left thigh. Reach your right arm up and over your ear, turning your palm, lengthening right side. Again, strong feet, not a lot of weight on that left elbow. It can come off the floor or off the thigh if you'd like. Breathe, inhale. Now that right palm is going to pull to the back. Left arm is going to come forward. Shoulders are going to release. Shoulders are stacked directly over hips. Still those feet are strong, warrior shape. Push away from your left foot. Reach your fingertips to the sky for gentle warrior. Exhale, bend left knee. Come back to warrior two. Strong legs. Release your right hand. Left palm opens. We watch it reach up and over. Reverse warrior. Breathe, inhale. Exhale, release right arm. We're going to windmill forward, lifting that right heel, rotating right hip forward. We push off our left leg, bend that right knee, spring the right toes forward. We meet in our fold. Hands to your shins, a long spine, we lengthen. We bend the knees, lift the ribcage, arms come up to your position for a chair. Toning into the sides of the waist. Then release the arms. Inhale, we fill. Fingertips touch, hands move to heart center, and we release to our fold. Fingertips find the floor, toes step back into our plank. Exhale, we press through to our down dog. Inhale to your plank, choose knees or toes, elbows, tops of feet. Maybe it's the up dog this time. Hold, inhale. We tuck the toes back under. We press through plank into our down dog. Breathe, inhale. Exhale. Take your left foot to the middle of your mat. Right heel lifts, reaches to the sky. And choose your positions that work for you. Right knee hovers under right hip. Right shin lowers. Right arm, left foot reach to the back. Maybe right toes lift. Elbow draws toward knee. Reach out, lengthen. Elbow to knee. Reach out, lengthen. Left toe, right hand come down. Right heel kicks to the sky one more time. Then we look forward. Right foot takes that big step. Right hand stays on the inside. Drop that left heel open. Left arm then reaches to the sky. Again, we turn that palm back. Reach the back of the hand to the outside of the hip, nudging that shoulder up. Hold, inhale. Left hand to the sky. It pulls back, lifting the torso. Right arm comes forward. We lift to warrior two. Exhale, press off right leg, gentle warrior. Inhale, release, warrior two again. Exhale, reverse warrior. Look up at right palm. Inhale, release left arm. Here we're going to lift that left heel. We're going to turn and face the front. First, you're going to hinge into that hip crease, squaring shoulders and hips. Arms reach out. Press off right foot, left heel comes to the back for warrior three pose. That left heel is leaving a footprint. Hips and shoulders are even. We breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Move your hands to your heart. Slowly bring your left foot down. Release to your fold. Hands to shins. Bend into your knees. Sweep your fingertips up. Chair pose. Exhale. Release. Sweep to the sky. Fill it out. Hands to heart. Exhale, release, fold. Fingertips to the floor. Toes step back. Find your plank. Exhale to your down dog. Inhale to your plank. Choose knees or toes. Elbows, hips, shoulders back. Up dog cobra. Inhale back down, maybe with just a toe top. Press through your plank and into your down dog. Deep breath, inhale. Maybe pedal your heels a few times. Exhale. Inhale again. And exhale. Look at your toes. Right toe to the middle. Left heel lift reaches to the sky. Right heel sinks down. Breathe, inhale. Left knee comes down, hovering under left hip. Left knee lands, left arm forward, right heel to the back. Maybe left toes. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen, reach. Exhale, elbow, knee. Inhale, reach out, lengthen. Left hand, right toe come down. Push away from the floor. Left heel to the sky. Look forward. Left foot takes that giant step to the front. Left hand moves to the inside. We drop open right hip. Block under left hand if you like. Right arm to the sky. Look up. Turn the right palm back. Tuck it behind your left hip. Nudge that chest open. Right hand to the sky again. You're going to press away. Reach that right arm back. Left arm forward. Warrior two. Shoulders away from ears. Press off left foot. Gentle warrior lift. Then again, bend into that warrior two. Strong legs. Release right arm. Left arm comes to reverse. Looking up. Then we release that right hand, lifts to the sky. We lift right heel. Here, we make sure we're squaring hips and shoulders. Hinge forward with that long spine. And when you're ready, lift those right toes. Press a lift out of left hip and knee. Warrior three. Find that focal point. Breathe, inhale. Exhale. Hands move to heart center. You press out left foot, right foot comes up. We release to fold. Hands to shins, flat back, we lengthen. Bend into your knees, reach your arms up, chair pose. Tone belly, engage those glutes and inner thigh. Sweep the fingertips, inhale, we fill. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, release your fold. Fingertips to the floor, step your toes back. Your last upper body vinyasa. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Knees or toes, hips drop, shoulders back, up dog, cobra or sphinx. Toes tuck, knees lift, we press through, down. Heels lift, knees soften wide, child's pose. Let your forehead come to rest. And place your hands under your forehead, down alongside your body or over the top. Maybe you do a little shifting into your tailbone space. Feel that release of the hips and lower back. Inhale comes through the nose. Exhale softens off the back of the throat. Inhale, we gently round. Shoulders come away. Nice work. Bring those hips around. Bring those legs around. Make sure you have most of your mat behind you. And we'll bring our knees with us as we gently lower our shoulders to the mat. Take your fingertips to the base of your skull. Draw that base of your skull away to lengthen the back of your neck. Soften your jaw and just let the back of your head rest in that space. Grab onto your knees and circle one way first, do a few that way, and reverse those circles and go the other way. Then we'll reach down low onto that right shin, hug the knee to the chest, step your left foot all the way out. Stretch your left toes away from you. Breath, inhale. Exhale, right arm drops to the side. Left hand draws that right hip up and over. We're trying to draw the thigh close to the ribs and the knee close to the floor, but letting that right shoulder stay flat and relaxed into the mat. Deep breath, inhale. Exhale, release left arm. Bring left knee up. Reach around your left shin or hamstring, hug it in close. Lower right heel to the floor and stretch, reach that right leg away. The lower back space on that left side is pressing in toward the floor. Then left arm drops flat out to that left side. Right hand draws that knee over to the right side. Shoulders are staying flat. We look to our left. Then we use that right hand to draw left hip and knee up and over. Breathing into that space. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale again. And exhale. Right arm then releases as you come to your back. Both knees come in. Your toes to the sky pose. Maybe toes are just up. Make sure knees are softened. Your legs are sinking into your hip joints. Arms to the sky. Maybe you're happy baby, taking those knees wide, reaching toward toes so you can release to that lower back space. Long inhale. Soft exhale. Knees and toes come in. Drop your feet into any shavasana that feels nice for you. Maybe you bring bottoms of feet together, drop the knees out into butterfly. Or bring your inner knees to touch. Step your pinky toes to the outer width of your mat. Knee knot pose. Or any variation of corpse pose, either with knees bent. If you have any lower back issues, that's a better space. Or legs extended. Toes dropped out, palms open if you have your arms to the sides of your body, or keep your elbows out and let your hands rest on your belly space, feeling that breath fill up into that space, through your chest and into your belly. And exhale it slowly out of the nose, feeling that collapse of that belly space in, the draw in of that diaphragm, pushing the air out of the lungs. Again, a long, slow inhale through the nose, filling into all your space. Exhale as long and slow out of the nose as well. You start bringing movement back to fingertips and toes, ankles and wrists. Stepping your knees in. Feet are fairly wide toward the outer edges of your mat. You gently windshield wiper side to side. Feeling each inner knee reach toward the inner ankle of the opposite side. Then we'll bring those knees back to center, gently hug them into the chest. Then tuck the hands behind the knees to roll up through center or drop over to one side and press your way up. We find our tall seat. Shoulders are drawn away. Shoulder blades reaching into your back pockets. So you lift through the sides of your waist and reach through the top of your head. You take a breath, inhale. Exhale, brings fingertips to touch the sky. Inhale, moves hands to heart center. And exhale, we bow forward and say namaste. Good work. Have a great day.